Wednesday, episode 5086. Oh, I think I didn't change the T. Wednesday. What the heck? Wait, like this? There it goes. Wednesday! There's a big truck there. Wow, it's a big truck. It's a full-on semi-truck. Usually they're not right there. I was like, what's going on outside? Is this the thing? Oh, here it goes. What's behind the truck? It's regular stuff. Another day. It's overcast, and I like that. On a Tuesday, on a Wednesday. What day is it? It's Wednesday. Wednesday. Wait, what? Oh, hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the power. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. I'm alive, made it all the way back around here to Wednesday. Who would have thought I would have made it this far? Did you think I was gonna make it to Wednesday? I got a hoagie, and I'm back to things that I know is good. This is gonna be good. The pizza. I only had one day of mystery food, which was yesterday when I had the dumplings, and I didn't like them all that much. Wow. Hoagie's falling apart a little bit, but that's okay. Gotta shove it. I guess gotta shove it in there. Gotta shove it in there a little bit better. Yeah. Dumplings not great, but no, they weren't awful, but how much food can you eat in my life? I can eat a lot of food. So everything I'm gonna eat has to be like, yeah. But how you gonna know? How you gonna know if the food that you're gonna eat is gonna be like, yeah, before you eat it? And how's that food? Is it yeah? Because if it's not, I don't want any part of that. And then how you gonna know though? And people have different tastes and everything. Some people work at a restaurant. We've been open for so long. And I didn't get sick from it. So, what else can you really ask other than being, well, you can ask it to be good. But it did not make me sick. I'm already thinking about getting sick because I'm going to go see this movie after this at the theater. I haven't been to Lacey Theater in a grip. I've been there all month. I saw Deadpool at the Shelton Theater. Not the Lacey's there. I don't even remember what I thought was there before that. Might have been Long Legs, which I've since seen again at the Capitol Theater. I think they're still playing it, Lacey too. I don't know my Long Legs on. I'm gonna go see Cuckoo, but I'm gonna eat a tub of popcorn and get sick probably. I'm here. I was here yesterday too. Well, yesterday, Tuesday? Time is getting weird. Sleeping, going places. Like, I went to the office and some days I'm working from home. And then I go to the office and it's like, what's going on in the world? I'm here. I'm here. And I'm going to try to make it through what's going on in the world. Yesterday I was here after standing on a bridge. I was eating Russian dumplings, and I mean they have them gross out. I don't know if they make their own. I don't know what's in there. Mashed potatoes, basically mashed potatoes. I didn't freeze the potatoes. I bought a bunch of potatoes from Winco, and I was thinking about putting them in the freezer, which is crazy because potatoes are so cheap. But maybe like baking them all. I should do. Okay. Baked potatoes are notoriously easy to go bad. But what if I cook them, put them in the freezer, you know, stuff them down the little pie hole. That's the plan. But I didn't do it, and well, there's still time. There's still time in life. Is that going to be an I don't know. Now I have to question everything. I don't have popcorns like that either. Very few things. Like, yeah. Maybe gotta be really hungry. Well, it's hard to find that experience. The hoagie's good. Is it good? Good? Regular good. I don't know. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes. It's good, but is it good? Listen to Mr. Ginsu Masters is looking at a lot of tape stuff yesterday on Tuesday. It was a real day. But it was the evening, which was kind of weird. Usually I'm doing the show in the daytime, like now. And yesterday I did it in the evening around 7:30, which is when I'm usually getting home. So maybe I've been thrown around. I went to bed very early. I got a good amount of sleep, and I went out to the office today and did the same thing at home. I do at home over there, getting hoagies, eating hoagies, driving in the morning. I remember when I used to ride the bus to work, and I had to leave the house like very early compared to when I had to go to work. So different times. Weird life. It's a weird life in general. And I okay, did that thing. Came down here, eating what? Philly. I ate a Philly cheesesteak, y'all, pal. Olympia Philly cheesesteaks, Tumwater Philly cheesesteaks. There's new roundabouts out there. Construction, Tumwater, driving. And I'm coming right here. I'm gonna go see this movie. Starts at 6:15. I started the program at about 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna be rushing a little bit, but not too much. The movie's gonna have like half an hour of movie trailers, I'm sure, like they always do. Too many trailers. So I'll be watching half an hour of trailers if I get there on time. Still knitting the thing, sleeping, knitting. What's going on in the world? How long have I been doing couch time? Let me get some topics. Maybe it's time to get that calendar of topics like we were doing in 2013, probably over 10 years ago. Like remember over 10 years ago when we got a calendar and wrote down topics every day? And we're like, hey, today's Ocean Week. Hey, you ever think about the ocean? It's deep. I live by the Puget Sound, which is far away from the ocean, kinda, but it's still salt water. Like, and these kind of things, where does it change over? Because it's the ocean water, but we're in the Puget Sound, but then it turns into the ocean. There's some kind of imaginary line. I should go see, but maybe I should get a boat, because the boat goes to the Puget Sound. I could boat to the ocean, but driving to the ocean takes a couple hours, and oh, boating might be faster than driving. Is it more constant? I mean, there's no traffic, and it's as the crow flies for the most part. Well, I don't know. I just get like a compass, get like a rowboat, and then compass my way to the ocean, and then what? Turn around? I don't know about that. I wanted to go to the ocean. The place that I go when I go to the ocean is closed, which was this like burger place. You know, the burger place wasn't even great, and it was really expensive. It was like mediocre and expensive as hell, but it was like on the beach. It was kind of beach themed. They had clam chowder, probably from a can from like inland clam chowder, but then they sold it at the beach anyway. And they had like really mediocre burgers for a lot of money, and I hadn't been there in many years, so a lot of money now is like regular money. So it was probably a lot of money, but they ended up shutting down. It's kind of sad. I mean, it seemed like it was doing pretty well, but sometimes places just shut down, and not because they go bankrupt, but just because like they, the owners retire and they don't sell the place. Like, hey, you should keep this going. This is a profitable business. So the cook doesn't want to buy the place. I'm looking at the place, the people who run the restaurant, but okay, take it over. But it probably will cost a lot of money. I'm gonna sell the business or sell the building. So they're gone though. Now if I go back, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Hot dogs. I can make my own picnic sandwiches to take there. I don't know. They never even told me. They don't know me. I've only gone there once every 6 years. But still, I feel a little bit let down when I found out they were closed. Because I was looking for them for like online for a long time, and I couldn't figure out the name of the place, and I finally figured it out somehow, but then they were just closed. So I'm never gonna go back there. I might have gone there with Bird. Last time I've been to the ocean, I've been getting Bird to drive me. But I don't know if we went to this shitty hamburger spot. I think we actually went to some like fancy ass hamburger spot that Bird wanted to go to. Bird, why do you want to go to this fancy ass place? Can we just go to this shit ass place? So, didn't go to the shit ass place, went to the fancy ass place, and I like the shit ass a little bit better. The fancy ass place, they have an apron, they sit you down, and they're like, what can I get you? Well, you want an appetizer? And then you gotta like pay. I really don't like paying later. I guess it makes some sense, but I mean, what am I gonna do? Not pay if it's bad? Like, hey, this is pretty bad. I don't think I'm gonna pay that whole price. Like, what if it's like if you give them the money, then they already have your money, and then if the food is bad, then you're just like, well, that wasn't great experience, but they already have my money. But if it's like really bad and they don't have your money, I feel obligated, of course, to pay your ticket, to pay the bill. You're obligated. You might even be legally obligated at that point. I don't know if they can call the police on you if you don't pay. Like, hey, you better pay the money. Like, now you're a situation where you have to pay somebody or they're gonna call the cops. And then the cops show up and the lawyer and you say, "Officer, the food was bad. It was bad food. You want to try this food?" And then you got to go to a court, and then the judge is like, "I'll be the judge of that." And then the judge eats the food. This judge has no merit over what's good and bad as food goes. Well, it's a lot for the little $20 meal, but still, the food was bad, Judge. I'm not paying this bad prices. Have you ever had bad food? No, I really gotta pay up front, and then they hand it to you, or know what's good or bad. I guess I went to a bad place. I already knew it was gonna be bad yesterday, and then it was, and then I was not surprised. I'm gonna go to this movie. It's gonna make me sick. I got sick from this popcorn. Like, yeah, Taco Bell. I'm mad. Your food made me mildly sick, not like all the way, gutless sick, but just like sick enough to be uncomfortable. And you call Taco Bell and you're like, "Your food made me slightly sick." Like, hello, this is Taco Bell? Look, are you not amused? Are you not amused? And, I'm not amused. I am not amused. They're gonna put a warning on the bell, Taco Bell. It says, "Hey, this food's nasty food. It's nasty food. You want to eat it? It's nasty." I think they kind of say the opposite. They say, "It's good food. It's good food," but everybody knows. Everybody knows it's nasty. Alright, let's call my brother. Couch time was over. Didn't call him yesterday. It was too late.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Close. I'll call Bird.
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing fine.
What are you doing? Are you driving?
Just taking a break, thinking about dinner.
At the house?
No, I'm parked in the, parking lot.
You're taking a parking lot break?
Yeah, I just, asked Linda what she was thinking about for dinner, but usually she says she doesn't know, and then,
Yeah,
That's the way it goes.
you got a dinner plan?
No, I have a lack of dinner plans.
Who's cooking the food for the kid?
I did last night, and then I was like, hey, do you want to eat some of this? And she's like, no. And then like 10 minutes later, Linda was like, hey, do you want to eat some of this? She was like, sure. But she said she won't eat anything that she knows I'm gonna, which is weird. I think I do a pretty good job, but yeah.
She doesn't care. Kids take it for granted. They don't know that you're cooking. I cooked this food.
Yeah. It's good too. It was Spanish rice with some meatballs, and I was like, you know, I wasn't expecting it to be that good. It's really good.
Spanish rice with meatball sounds good, but also weird.
It was weird, but it was really good.
All right. What, tomato paste and rice? What's in Spanish rice?
Yeah, diced tomatoes, but we had a couple fresh tomatoes that needed to be eaten, so I put them in the blender with a little bit of salt and onion powder, and then mixed that in. So it was very tasty, and the rice was like kind of like almost like a risotto type, you know.
Well, butter? You put cream in it?
No, it was just that, like short grain rice. It was really tasty, really good spices, and
yeah. And the kids eat
I
it?
felt really good after eating it. Like I had really good energy. Like sometimes I had a chicken sandwich today, and man, I just like dropped off the face of the map about a half an hour after eating that thing.
Yeah, where'd you get it from?
I think it was just really salty. I don't even want to say which place it was from. I think it was just too much salt.
What? Come on, what place?
Maybe I was a little dehydrated to begin with.
What place was it?
Say that again?
Come on, what place was it?
I'm not gonna say.
What?
Because actually, I like the place. So I don't wanna, you know, it was just, I think it was more just me being tired. It's been like that for me recently, where I get really tired in the afternoon. Like I have decent energy in the evening, even like, you know, usually from like 5 until like 10 or so, and I had pretty good energy in the morning. But like lunch kind of kills me. So I think maybe I need to try switching over to like salads for lunch.
Yeah, not Chick-fil-A though. You don't want to say?
You know, the salad that I really like is from Panera.
Yeah.
Their Cobb salad, man, that was tasty.
Cobb salad, huh? What's in there? Ham and corn?
I think it might have been a chicken Cobb salad. I'm not, and it might have been meat optional, and I didn't get the meat. So I think it was just like a tomato and a half an egg and just like some croutons, but just really tasty dressing. And it was just really good.
Tomato and egg salad.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know what you want. You're not going to say Chick-fil-A? I'm just going to assume it's Chick-fil-A then.
No, it was not Chick-fil-A.
Oh. Well,
no.
if you don't say...
Actually, Chick-fil-A doesn't... I usually don't have that much of a drop-off after Chick. The last couple times I've been there, it sort of doesn't knock me out quite like that. I think it probably had to do with the salt, because I chugged a couple bottles of water and I felt better after that.
Yeah, you got to have a balance. It's hard to find. Salt balance.
Yeah, sometimes you got to, like, prehydrate. You know, if you're going to have really salty food, it's better to prehydrate.
Yeah, prehydrate. Yeah, I'm probably gonna eat popcorn now. I was thinking about you know that we go to the ocean and there's that hamburger spot out there with the whale.
Oh yeah, that last time I was there, they were closed.
They closed. They closed. Did we ever go there? Did you ever go there?
Yeah, I think we went there one time. Yeah, and we were remarking about how it was a little bit weird.
What? I thought it was weird when we were there.
Moby Dick's. Yeah.
But they're closed now. Now we'll never go back.
Yeah. Last time we were there, I think we went to Mike's.
What?
I was a little shocked by the prices, but it was summertime, and the way I figured, they probably make like, over half of their money in 3 months during the summer.
Yeah,
So,
it's Mike's. Is that another hamburger spot?
it's like kind of like a cafe, I would say.
The expensive
It's
spot?
like-
Like the fancy ass spot?
I wouldn't say it was fancy.
The one that we went with
No.
your sister?
It was one. I think it was even before Moby Dick. It was like one of the first places, in the first group of
Not
shops.
that restaurant we ate with your sister.
Huh. Oh no, that was the one at the end.
That's a fancy.
End of
That
the
place
road.
is fancy, right?
Yeah. Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fancy. Mike's is a regular, like a home
Yeah.
style burger joint. Home style burger joint.
Yeah. And Strawberry joint.
What parking lot are you in?
Well now I'm in Taco Bell right now.
Are you
I'm
with your
actually
break?
thinking of. Taco Bell has a good menu if you just want something little, and it's probably like the best prices, for something
Yeah.
little.
Are you gonna eat it?
I'm gonna come back.
Are you getting an order from there? Or are you
I
gonna
was
buy
gonna
some food?
take a.
You're not gonna buy the food there. Or you just order. Are you
I'm gonna
ordering
make a pit
or
stop, but I don't want to do that while I'm on the phone with you.
do what? You don't want to go through the drive-thru?
Sometimes I go through the drive-thru, but Taco Bell is one of the places that usually keeps their lobby open a little bit later. The Hawkesbury McDonald's keeps their lobby open till 11, and the Taco Bell is like midnight. After that, you have to go through the drive-thru.
Yeah, that's
The one
all.
on Pacific is drive-thru only right now because they're doing construction.
The Taco Bell?
And the McDonald's on Slater Kinney closes at 11 last I checked. It used to be even 10, I think.
They used to be 24 hours.
Yeah, they used to be. That was before, everything. Now I'm going to a place, I'm like,
Nothing's 24 hours. Winco's still 24 hours.
yeah.
Remember when me and you and Carl, we were going to Faux Hoa at like 2 a.m.?
Oh, yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah, those were good times. They're not open that late anymore.
Neither is Walmart.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, Walmart closes at 11, I think, or 10.
Remember when we saw that dead guy?
Oh, we don't know if he was dead, but it was blood. Oh, gosh, a horrible thing happened last night. I mean, I'm not sure if a horrible thing happened, but I was driving on Wiggins, and I was turning left on Morris Merriman. And, hey, by the way, I saw an advertisement for a Nissan Leaf, a used one, and 200-mile range. And I thought about you. I was going to say,
Oh, yeah, where?
Carvana, I believe.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of them, but the first one that they listed has a 200-mile range, and I think the price on it was like $14,000.
Wow.
So, I mean, I can't remember what you paid for yours, but 14 is not cheap. It's not a small amount of money, but
Money.
200-mile range. That'll get you to Portland, and you can charge a little bit, and it'll get you right back.
Yep.
So,
200 miles. What's what was
Maybe
it?
it wasn't 200. Maybe it was 150-mile range. I can't remember.
What
I think
happened?
it advertised as 150, but if you're really careful, you can get 200, that kind of thing. But I'm not sure.
What happened on the street?
Oh, so I'm approaching Horse Merriman, and it's like, I don't know what time, it's like 9 or 10 at night, something, you know, it's dark, and I'm just really taking it easy and, like, going slow, and, you know, all of a sudden, there's this giant head that comes out of the ditch, like, right there, and it's a horse. It's a horse head, and it literally almost, like, walked right into the side of my car. And, like, it was, like, 5 feet in front of me, and I was going, you know, pretty slow, like 10 or 15 miles an hour, and I sort of figured I pulled left and, like, slowed down even more and put my emergency lights on, and just so all the other cars would know. And as soon as I stopped, it just got out in the middle of the road and was just standing there. And, yeah, and I had a passenger in the car with me, and I was like, oh my gosh, just stop there. One other car stopped at the time, and I was like, I guess, you know, hopefully it'll be okay, and drove away. And I called 911 and reported it, and she was like, "Yeah, he's the third person to call." And I was like, "Well, yeah, hopefully it'll get, you know,
Loose horse.
everything will be okay."
You called 911 for a loose horse?
Yeah, and I saw today that there was an injury accident. So
Horse accident? They hit a horse? Somebody else hit a horse?
yeah, apparently somebody hit the horse and two people sustained minor injuries, and the horse was on the ground in an unknown condition. And it's just so bad.
It was the same horse?
You know? I assume it was. It could have been a different horse, but I don't know.
Where did you hear about
But,
this?
yeah, I mean, I stopped and I rolled down my window, and I thought about honking my horn, you know, but I didn't want to startle the horse. So I didn't honk my horn, and, you know, just to, like, try to get somebody's attention, like, whoever's horse it was. And instead of honking, I sort of yelled, not too loud, like, what, you know, like, hanging up my head out the window, looking backward. I said, "Hey, is that anybody's horse?" And the horse, like, just started, like, walking toward me after I said that. And so I was like, oh, man, like, you know, like, I guess if I didn't have a passenger, maybe I would have parked and, like, gone and tried to lead the horse to one of the nearby houses and alert a neighbor who can maybe handle it. But, you know, horses are kind of dangerous, you know, and it was not a small horse. It was a big horse, too. It was like a full size and on the big side, the full size.
Yeah, they got people teeth.
What's that?
Horses have people teeth.
The big teeth, yeah.
People teeth.
Nip at you, or
looks like people.
I mean, if a horse kicks you, it could definitely kill you.
It looks like people teeth.
So, yeah, and it appeared to be eating grass when it was coming out onto the road. So it's a weird situation.
You just roll down the window and go, horse!
Because I was turning right from Herman onto Wiggins and then left onto Morse Merriman. And so when I was turning right, I stopped and looked, and there was a truck that was maybe like, it was like, you know, probably 100 feet away, but he was going pretty fast. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to let him go. I'm not going to turn in front of him because I don't want to have a big truck, you know, right behind me if he's speeding. know I'm going to make another left turn right there, so I'm just going to wait it out, you know? And so and I don't think I even got up to 35 miles an hour before I started slowing down to make the left turn, and, so it was serendipitous that I was just, extra safe at that time.
What did 911 say?
Just that I was the third person to call, but she didn't seem like she was too alarmed or thought it was like a very serious thing.
You were the third person to call about the horse?
If somebody hits that horse, that's a bad situation. So.
What about? Isn't there's like a non-emergency line you should be calling?
Yeah, I probably should have maybe tried to call animal services, or I think the non-emergency line is pretty much the same thing after hours. So like if you call a non-emergency line from in between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., you might get like somebody who's just staffing the office and but after hours, I would think the non-emergency number is forwarded to the regular 911 dispatch. So
there's a horse. There's a horse in the road. What are you?
Yeah, the thing to do would have been probably just to stay there with your hazards flashing. So and direct traffic and make sure people are slowing down, and and then get a couple people who can start knocking on doors and being like, hey, whose horse is this? You got to get them out of the road.
Start knocking on farmhouses?
Yeah, because it probably wouldn't take long before you found the person it belongs to. It might not be wandering very far from where it's supposed to be. So.
Yeah, you could try to jump on its back and ride.
Yeah, I actually thought about that. I was like, I wonder if it, kind of like Spirit, the cartoon.
Yeah, your passenger would be like, hey, you got a free ride now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the horse didn't, but you said it was awful. It was.
So just the fact that the horse got hit and somebody got injured, that's terrible.
It was in that area?
Yeah, it was according to.
Oh, and it's like the police scanner or something, or where are you hearing about this stuff? Oh, hello? Hello, Bird, did we lose you? And we lost him. I heard some beeping. And then lose him. Bird saw a horse.
Alright, I got lost you there. I got out of my car.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah. Now I'm going to Taco Amigo.
Oh, yeah, which one is that?
The one on Martin and
Taco?
Carpenter.
Yeah, that place is good.
Yeah.
Tacos Amigos, they have really long, skinny burritos.
Yeah.
It's a weird shape, kind of.
Huh.
It's like, a regular burrito is kind of like 2 bites to make it go down.
Yeah.
Well, Tacos Amigos is like 1 bite. It's like a 1 bite long tube burrito.
Huh. I kind of like that. Makes it easy to eat if you're driving, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, tacos
tacos are like one of the foods that are the most difficult to eat if you're driving.
Yeah, not a burrito though.
It's almost impossible to eat a taco without some of the stuff falling out. So you got to be at a table and have a napkin or something or a wrapper to catch it.
And kind of 2 hands.
Quesadilla is better.
Yeah, you need
But,
two hands for a taco.
yeah, 2 hands and maybe a fork.
Yeah, I'm gonna queue up this message of the future.
But yeah, a burrito's good. I like the carne asada burrito from Aliberto's. Have you had those?
I'll go to Alberto's a lot. Which one is that?
Do you go there a lot?
I haven't been in a while, but which one is that?
It's carne asada. I think it's good.
They got the potatoes?
You know, it's a lot of, no, it's pretty much just steak, and it has avocado and a little bit of onion and salsa in there, I
It's
believe.
mostly
all,
just
all
steak?
there is. So there's no rice and no beans.
Is this a lot of meat? That's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
good. I like a little bit of rice, though. Rice and beans.
Yeah.
I think it rounds it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to queue up this message of the future. Okay, hold on. Alright, you ready for this? Here it goes. Hey, future to the past. What do you say to the future?
Yeah. Same thing that I said last time.
Bird saw a horse.
Yeah.
It was on Wiggins, and maybe it got killed. That place in the ocean shores is gone forever. Get a hokey, get food. Bye, future. I mean, I
It's
want.
just horrible to think about a horse getting hit by a car and like what it would do to a horse's legs, you know, to get hit by a car.
Yeah.
It's terrible to think about the you know, just I don't know, I forget the word, you know, the anatomy of that situation.
Yeah, horse and a car, not a good combo.
No. I relate to horses. I have a strong emotional bond with horses.
Yeah,
And,
why? The horses are
I don't know.
they don't have a will.
They don't have a will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I would disagree with that, but I think they're like very sentient beings, and
They get taken over by people when people ride them and they get the things in it. They don't even know what they're doing. They just do whatever you say, and it's weird.
yeah, they're so powerful too. Have you ever ridden a horse?
No, I don't gonna ride a horse, but they tell you. But
Yeah,
how do they do
The
that? When
feeling of riding a fast horse it's pretty incredible. Like, it's like a rush, you know, like it's quite the acceleration, and you know, just it's a pretty amazing sensation.
Sounds nasty. That's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they
Horses are
don't
pretty
know.
cool.
They can't control themselves. When you put that bit in their mouth and then you can steer them, that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think all horses are different. Some horses will like willingly serve you, and other ones you need to like restrain them and stuff like that. So I don't know that much about it, but I just feel like, you know, I hate when I feel like I see horses, you know, being abused or anything like that. You know?
Yeah, have you seen that recently?
So, no, I mean, sometimes if you see like, you know, like, I remember like police using horses, you know, to control protests and stuff like that, and being like, oh man, that's, you
That
know.
doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't.
No.
Why do the police have horses? Can we take that from them? I don't think they should be allowed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, you think about like the horse like what does it do to their feet to be on pavement? You know?
Is there a whole? There's a whole
And,
like a horse cop division that should be outlawed. We should take them back. I don't think there's like some cop's job is to just like raise a horse.
Well, they use the horses because they're big, you know, and it's like it's a more forceful, presence than like being on a bicycle, for example. And,
Well, they already have a gun. I don't think that horse. I don't want
horses
them,
are all terrain.
I don't want to give the money to the cops to raise horses.
I don't know if they raise horses, but I think they probably, they train with them. But I don't know.
Where do you get
all
a
the
horse?
details.
I mean, you
I
gotta.
shouldn't be talking and trying to work at the same time.
You?
Yeah, it's too distracting.
What are you doing? All you're doing is driving.
Make decisions,
All right. Well, you want to get off the line then?
Yeah, like available to decline and think about things.
You want to get off the phone and focus on work?
No, I'm fine. I'm
Oh.
fine. Got a low age.
You want to hear what we were doing in 2016?
Yes.
You were on a lot back then. Let's check it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look at it. Did you go to the
That's
Thurston
8 years
County
ago.
Fair?
That's a long time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, what are you getting? Taco Bell?
I'm at Taco Amigos.
Oh, Tacos Amigos. Yeah.
That smells so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What
You
is
get a
it?
screenshot of that. I think it's a carne asada platter. Or
What you got?
It's a platillo, which would be a little plate.
Babies running down the beach.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. It's the commercial. It's August 21st, 2016. Miguel and the movement over here.
Hi.
Where's Carl?
Carl didn't make it.
Where Desmond has a show. Desmond got hit.
I got hit by a car, I got a show, I got a website, I got
Desmond got
all
hit
this
by a
stuff. I
car.
can count them in the corner still, and you can watch in sign language. I would go, and then 10, and then that.
Desmond got hit by a car in 2016.
Who did?
Desmond.
Oh man, I think I remember that.
He got dragged around. He was riding a moped. He got hit in the roundabouts going to the west side and ruined his hand.
That's terrible.
He could no longer use his hand.
That's truly, truly horrible.
Yeah, good. Using your hands is part of life. It's a big part of life. Your hands.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't want to lose your hands.
You don't lose your hands. Yeah, it's true. Look out for your hands. Did you go to the Thurston County Fair?
I did not. Nope. I
What?
thought about it. Did you go?
Yeah, I did go. You can watch the video of it. It's pretty. I mean, it's not that close to your house. Kind of close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly walking distance, but mainly just because walking down Carpenter would not be pleasant.
Yeah.
Maybe more pleasant than it was a few years ago, but it's still
No, it's dangerous.
just basically a little bit of a bike lane there.
Even driving a car down that road is a little dangerous.
Yeah, it can be. People can definitely speed through there.
Little roads, danger. Yeah, you're on Carpenter. You're on Carpenter right now.
Yeah, I'm turning left on the Martin.
Are you eating that food, or are you delivering it?
I'm delivering it. I'm hungry. Sometimes when I'm like delivering food, I'm like, this is okay because, if like all of a sudden, like there was like some sort of apocalypse, and like a meteor struck or something, and there's a gigantic like dust cloud or something, I'd be like, at least I have some good food to eat for my my last meal, you know? Just like keep my windows closed on my car and just, you know, just eat some food and die in peace.
If that's your
With a
apocalypse
full
plan,
belly.
if you're delivering the food and you think the apocalypse is gonna happen,
Don't die hungry.
yeah. Was there a Were you out there during
I'm
that
happy.
storm the other day? Were you driving?
Say that again.
Were you driving during that storm the other day?
A little bit, yeah. I did. I got trapped in it a little bit, and it was a couple days. But yeah, I mostly I came home, and you know I kind of wanted to drive in it, but
Did you think the world was gonna end?
No, but it was a pretty impressive lightning storm.
Yeah.
But, you know, I heard it's like I don't think we've had one in Olympia like that for over 10 years.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all ever.
Yeah, I remember one in I think it was like 2008 or 2009. Yeah, that was a pretty intense lightning storm and pretty good rain, and
Yeah.
I mean everything is still pretty wet. Like the ground is nice and moist still.
You gonna get into the rainstorm and then eat all the food that you are supposed to be delivering, and then you have to talk to them later and like, we're dropping the food, and you say, I thought it was the apocalypse.
Yeah, I thought the world was ending.
Like,
Sorry, I think that would be. They might let me get away with that one time, but I don't think I want to really try that out. It would have to be a genuine apocalypse.
because you gotta buy the food. You gotta buy the food with like the company card or something, right?
No, that's only every once in a while you have to pay for it. Most of the time it's already it's paid for, and you
It's
just
all in the
pick it up
system.
and
That's
drop it off.
weird. That's so weird that it's like they make the food. They like get the thing and then they make the food. It's like a whole
Yeah, I mean,
thing.
so far, most of my I had one today that was like it was a catering order, so it was like pre-scheduled. So I got a notification yesterday, and they were like, "Oh, do you want this scheduled trip for tomorrow? You pick up from the restaurant at so and so time, blah blah blah, and here's how much you'll get paid," you know. And so it was pretty good money for the so I did it, and everything went well. It worked out.
We only got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna call Freddie as well, but you can stay on the line. Let's see if he answers. You didn't buy food? Are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat?
I don't know, but when the food's ready like that, and I was on the phone, the one Taco Bell is a good, it's a good spot place, you know.
If you leave me a nice message, I'll get back
have a
to you as soon
restroom.
as I can.
The taco truck does not have a restroom. I assume those employees must have to walk across the street to go to the gas station or some other nearby business if they need to use the restroom.
There's that weird poster store right there.
There's the cigars. There's the.
Have you ever been in there?
The car dealer. Where?
In that weird store where it looks like they just sell like posters. They sell like movie posters.
No, I don't think so.
That place is weird. I mean, it's been there for so long. I wonder what's in there. Have you ever been to the Viking?
Yeah, one time I went in there and had a breakfast sandwich.
When?
When I was getting my car worked on at the shop across the street.
Somebody's getting on the meat. It's Yellowfell, but we only have like 3 minutes left. Hello? Yellowfell, we only have 3 minutes left.
In your room?
We only have like 3 minutes.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
Bird saw a horse on the street.
You what?
Bird almost hit a horse with a car.
The horse almost hit me.
Bird almost got hit by a horse in a car.
The guy on the phone?
The horse, he was driving and he got close to a horse. It was a loose horse.
Oh, so the story is that he almost hit a horse, but he did not.
Yeah, it was loose though.
On a dark road.
It was a loose horse.
Loose horse on a dark road. It sounds like a David Lynch fucking thing.
Track? Anything? Loose horse on the dark road. What are you doing?
I just got back from a meeting, and they were giving, it was a Narcotics Anonymous meeting, and the woman who was running the meeting had cucumbers that she had grown, and she put them out on a table that we could all, take some cucumbers if we wanted to. And the thing is, that is perfect, because I just made myself, before I left for the meeting, it was a meal I was going to eat when I came back, which that's now, I'm about to eat it, but I add cucumber to it, and I was already thinking cucumber would be perfect. So it's crazy they had that at the meeting. I made that, like that Asian, like, peanut butter noodles thing, spicy, like, peanut buttery noodles.
Yeah.
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your
We're leaving a
message,
message for
press
Freddie
3.
as well.
For delivery...
Okay, he's gone.
Worked out very...
The show's about over though.
You like those peanut butter noodles?
I do.
Yeah, me too.
Peanut butter, soy sauce, garlic, a little bit of sesame oil. That's a sauce.
Yeah, it's fucking good. Yeah, what's it actually called?
Peanut
I
sauce.
forget. Yeah, some place is called something different, but, how's your, how you feeling about, the state of the world? How you feeling about your role on this, planet, and how do you think you can change your behavior so you develop better, attitude?
No, I feel good about my place in the world. I'm a public figure doing this thing, I don't need to change.
Maybe you could make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and drive around town giving them out. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
There's a car alarm going off. I don't think it's my car.
You should make like 10 or 15 of those a day and hand them out.
To Billy homeless?
Do that, yeah.
Well, what did you do narcotics? Why are you going to Narcotics Anonymous?
Because that's, I have, but not to, but you know what they say during the meeting? They say, alcohol, like when they're doing the initial spiel, they're like, and just so you know, alcohol is a drug. And then everyone will go, say what?
Yeah. That's they have little, like, it's like Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah, it's exactly like Rocky Horror Picture Show, I would say.
Yeah. Alright, well, the show's over.
Alright, well, God bless you and your family.
Thank you. Thanks, Bird. Thank you, Bird.
Yep.
It's Wednesday. We're on TCTV, channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out, yeah. YDHWM on YouTube. 360-836-384. Call me, message you on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Graham, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Bebe, Jordy Fabulous, Soka Brooks, 4-star video. Sauce by Rebecca, Mountain Board, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you, and viewers. See you're watching. Thank you. Hey, John, where are you? Call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.
Bye.